could see the red live button out of the corner of my eye, but I couldn't.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
He's not too late. See, it was really easy,
I have
right?
made it.
Yes.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was super easy. Super easy. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, it is. And yeah, you'll like the lives. We have one person in the chat, Kelly. She loves us.
Beautiful.
But
That's what
we
I'm
usually
talking
get
about.
more people as we go on. Whoa. He's totally gone. Totally gone.
He'll be back. Somebody else was having problems too. Hey, Tommy. Florida Flipper. Hey.
Tommy. Hello, Florida Flipper. Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
Poor. Oh, there he goes.
Vintage.
There you go. Hello. You're
I'll
back.
figure this out. I'll figure this out.
So, Nick, how's it going today?
Great. I really the invite. So all I can say is
no problem.
excited to be here. Thank you.
No problem. I love to have new people on the show that I don't know anything about, because that way we're telling the world about you. And I kind of looked at some of your videos today, and so did Victoria.
Yes.
And you look like you know what you're doing. And I gotta say, dude, your editing is pretty good. Like, my editing sucks really bad.
Good. His editing
and your editing is nice.
10,000 times better than mine.
I appreciate the comments. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
He said F this. Tommy.
Tommy said, he said F this.
I know what it's like going in and out. Ha.
Unusual vintage. I just subbed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wish I could have went to the rally boot sale. Could have got a few subs out of that. That'd have been sweet. But it looked like
I'm
really
kicking
fun.
myself that I didn't go, because they're only 2.5 hours away from me.
What was the total that they ended up getting? Do you guys remember?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't watch the second part yet of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see the rest of it.
Yeah. What's this? Oh, hang 10 with the palm tree. Is he at the library? Where are you at right now?
I'm in Southern California. I'm in Huntington Beach.
I know you're in California, goofy head. I mean, where are you at? Are you at your house or?
I'm in our office. Yep.
See, Tommy, he's in his office, not the library.
Yeah, Tommy.
Wow. 3,000.
Unusual, vintage.
I just said
3063. Oh, that was their total. Okay.
That's amazing.
All right. So I said hi to everybody, right? Hi to everybody. Unusual, vintage, Florida Flipper. Okay.
Zip it. Let me ask a question real fast. Unusual vintage. What's your first name? Okay, that was it. I just wanted to know her name. You can unzip it.
So I do not want to really do this. I was talking to Victoria before the show. I don't really want to do this like interview style. I just want to do it loose, baby. Loose. We're just going to say, hey, man. Yeah. No pressure. So when did you start selling, and what got you the bug, and how long you been doing it?
First, or is that for me?
That's a question for you. Victoria and I go way back, a whole 3 weeks, a month ago.
Good question. I probably started in the way that many of you guys started. So you probably had a bug some point somewhere where you were like, oh my God, I really enjoy this. There was something really magical about finding this item. To be honest, I've been selling for a long time, but what got me really back into it. So last summer, we took a vacation with my family, and I went to a thrift store randomly. I hadn't been to a thrift store in probably 10 years. And I said, oh my God, this is so nostalgic. I see this 90s stuff. I see this. And I saw an Apple Mac Mini. And I know a bit about electronics, and I saw it, and the lady said, well, what do you want to pay for it? And those are like the magical words. You go to a garage sale, you go to a thrift store, and someone says, what do you want to pay for it? And I was like, how about $5? She's like, sold.
At the thrift store?
At a thrift store.
Wow.
But it was kind of off the beaten path. This wouldn't be like your Goodwills. This is a mom and pop shop, right?
Love those.
Yep, love them. So $5, paid for a Mac Mini, took it back, put it on eBay within a week, and I was like, wow, this sold really fast. And it just dawned on me that I loved every part of it. I liked it, and it was within probably a week that I was hitting a thrift store probably once a day. So that's really where it got cycled back in. And that was, let's call that September of 2018. That's about when it happened.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for the ask. What about you? What got you guys like totally into it? Because I don't know your story.
Yeah, you don't know us from Adam. I just, like I was telling Victoria, I just spam people out in chats and I found one. So,
She does.
well, I didn't ask anybody else. So I didn't ask anybody else. I just saw him in there and he seemed really nice. I was like, hey man, come on our show. Go ahead, Victoria, because you know how I like to talk.
You want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's unusual. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
It's true though.
So I have always had the I want my own business bug. Always. I mean, I have tried MLMs, which totally don't work. I have tried, selling Pampered Chef, selling all that kind of stuff. None of that was really my cup of tea, but I love selling stuff. So I don't remember, somebody was talking, I got into Amazon first before eBay. Somebody was talking about, I don't remember how I found Amazon. I think I did a search and I saw that people were selling on Amazon, but I never even knew that you could do that. I thought Amazon was its own entity. I didn't realize it was people like us. So I applied. It took about a week for them to approve me, and I finally got approved. And so I started sending stuff in. And then I started watching other people's videos that were friends of the people's that I had started watching. And they were talking about eBay and Poshmark and Macari and stuff like that. So I've started getting into more Poshmark and Macari. And a little bit in eBay. Actually, Jenny, I have 22 items listed on eBay. Usually I only have like
nice.
5. So I did good today.
Good girl.
That's my story. Jenny, what's yours?
I'll try and do the fast version. Basically when, I don't know, about 8 years ago, I thought this would be a good side hustle and I was picking up a few things here and there and I was just working like a restaurant job. And, I sold a few things and I made a little bit of money, but, I wasn't able to like put it back in. I like spent it. Right. And one of the items that I sold actually got damaged really bad and I had to refund the person and I didn't have the money in my account, noob mistake. So I quit and then just sold, just a few things randomly. And then last year, we were at a garage sale and we found one of those ducks, the wood like decoy ducks. And Jeff, if you watch our videos ever, Jeff's my other half. And he was like, oh, I got to get this duck. We ended up selling it for $40. And then I was like, wow, we can do something with this. And then we just started doing it. I mean, we love thrifting anyway. And it's just such a addiction. That's why I'm a Reselling Addicts, because it's an addicting job. So that's pretty much it.
Jenny, I got to tell you, Jeff is excellent at picking stuff out. I would not pick out half the stuff he picks out.
Jeff is actually, and I'm saying it here first, Jeff is actually a better picker than me. He really is. I try to compete with him, but I have my strengths too. I do videos. I do most of the listings, and all that stuff. But he's a really good picker. He really is. And he looks at stuff like more like stuff that you like. Looks like you like.
Oh, Jenny, we can't hear you. She'll be back in a second. She paused. She said she was having trouble with her internet today.
Gotcha.
Oh, here she goes.
Whoa. So I was talking about how Jeff loves like gaming stuff and everything. That's not all he picks up, but I see you doing that a lot in your videos. Is that kind of your main thing?
It's not, but what I focus some of my YouTube videos on that because kind of what drew me to YouTube was having watched enough of the videos where people who were reselling were doing so well with video games. I was like, you know what? I think people just get nostalgic with video games. And so seeing that content, populate on YouTube, it just seemed natural. So yes, I do pick up a lot of that. And that's the stuff that you'll see me, my thumbnails are typically about video games just because it's a good draw. But in all fairness, in terms of
not for everyone.
Sales, no, that's true. Absolutely.
Because
that's true.
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't give a crap about games. Really. But I mean, some people are crazy about it. Jeff loves it. But I would love to see videos on other stuff too that you do, because I think that would be appealing to other people. Just an idea from me, because I would like that.
I take it. I need feedback, and that's one of the things that I've done different community chats to try and get just general feedback. The best feedback that I've gotten before, really, that I got a nice lift this morning, a nice bump this morning, was from my wife, just kind of giving me ideas of, hey, I'm not into reselling. She's not at all. She has no interest, but she's given me the advice, hey, if I'm going to watch your videos, this is what I'd like to see if you were going to do it. And it was.
What'd she say?
Well, she just said, you should be putting up what you're making on these things. I mean, why show what you're picking up? You know, saying it verbally is one thing, but she said, you should say what you made. People like that. And I was like,
people really like, the one thing that you do that I see that really people like and I don't do is your garage sale videos. People seem to really love that. Like our most watched video was when we went to the bins and just showed us going to the bins. I can't make that kind of video much because I'm kind of disabled at the moment. But I think your garage sale videos are good. People like to see that. And I mean, if you're super good at editing, which it looks like you are, I mean, you can throw in the numbers there, but maybe make a what sold video every now and again and just, but I think you're doing great. I just think we need to get the word out because your videos look very nice. You make my videos look like crap, dude. Thanks.
Trust me, I really appreciate it. You don't know what people think when you have such a low subscriber count and you have very minimal comments. So being in a community where people are giving you general feedback, I have been really trying hard to do this part of it.
Well, and the cool thing is that that's why I'm trying to give you not just, oh, you're great, you're perfect or whatever, because I want people to tell me, hey, what things do you like that I put out? What things could you care less about? Because that's the only way we're going to know. I mean, everyone can say, oh, you're wonderful, you're awesome, but that's not really helping us. I mean,
What do you? Can I ask you guys a question of YouTube resellers? Who are some of your favorite that you tend to watch constantly? Are there some that you gravitate towards more than others? Are there some that you watch that you just hate, but you have to watch it because it's kind of addicting?
We both like this.
I was gonna say I won't put anybody up there that I hate because that'll spread like wildfire. But I like some off the wall ones. There's a lady, I mentioned her quite a bit. Her name is the Socially Awkward Seller. I want to have her on sometime. She does nothing fancy. Like she comes on, she says, here's what I'm doing for the day. But I just really like her. And she has a dry, weird sense of humor. And
there she is. I'm going to subscribe to her right now.
Tell her I sent you.
Let's see, hold on. Is this camera is that her?
Yeah, that's her. And she's different. And she, like I said, she doesn't do anything fancy. So I guess if you're just being genuine, really is the biggest thing on YouTube. Don't try and act like somebody you're not. So what does the chat say?
We also love, there's a daily show with Pittsburgh.
Love Lives. That's where I got him. I got him out of that show.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It
was awesome. It was such a great
Those are my buds.
Love watching them. They're really good.
And they are just such good people, at heart. I've talked to them not on YouTube chats and stuff, and they are just amazing people. If it wasn't for Pittsburgh kind of taking me under his wing and being like, what can I help you with? How can I help you grow your channel? That meant so much to me that someone believed in me like that, and that's kind of, we're so little, we're such a little dot on the YouTube spectrum, but I'm like, oh, let's bring in him because I know we can get him at least a few subs and talk to him. Just because he doesn't have a lot of subscribers doesn't mean he doesn't have a lot to help,
You know it. There's a couple that have there's two in particular that have started within the last year, and when you say it grows like wildfire, one is RVA Flips. Have you guys listened? Have you watched his stuff?
I watched him back in the day. Yeah.
Well, so I got the impression, and I haven't gone back to the beginning of his videos, but I got the impression he started in 2018, and he's got over 50,000 subs.
Look, I don't know how it happens, but a lot of people, because I started watching YouTube reselling videos about a year ago. a lot of the people that I started watching that were really small at the time have just like grown crazily. I'm like, holy crap.
How about Jeebus? Do you guys ever watch his storage auction videos?
I
Treasure Hunt with
don't.
Jeebus?
I've never heard of that. I'm not into storage units though.
It is storage units. That's his genre, but there's a component of reselling in there as well, which is interesting to see to a certain degree. But it's completely just so out there and so wild. Like I started watching him when he had about 20,000 viewers. He is now up to 175,000 subscribers.
Holy moly!
When you say wildfire, sometimes it just takes
I meant if I made one negative comment, and I don't like to be negative anyway, that would spread through this world like, Jenny hates you. I don't hate anybody. There's a few people that I dislike just because I don't feel that they act genuine, and I feel like they're not really in this to help people. They're in it just to try and make money. And me and Victoria has said this from the beginning. I mean, we're not on here to try and get 100,000 subscribers. If that ever happens someday, great. But that's not really why we're doing this right now.
Sure.
I was telling Jeff, because he doesn't really understand why I go on live so much. Honestly, I'm disabled. I cannot go out. I cannot walk for more than 10 minutes right now. Hopefully the surgery is going to help. This is my social hour. Like this helps me not be depressed, so.
That is fantastic.
Let's get a little bit of this chat going on here.
I'm trying to post in the chat so they don't.
Oh, I popped out. Hold on.
What happened?
I still don't know how to work StreamYard. I'm so stupid.
Land Shark's not looking for 100,000. Would 90,000 be okay?
Yeah, I'll take 90,000. That'd be all right.
Would be okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to show Duncan because Duncan is one of our regulars. He is always in our chat. Very, very supportive guy. But he has family in, so that's why he couldn't. Yeah. He made sure he came in to say hi. That was so sweet.
That was nice of him.
Maggie Doodle, hello.
Maggie.
Yeah, he's from Australia. Very cool guy. Jarhead, that's another one of our regulars pretty much. TJ. Brandy's Treasure Adventures. First time here. Enjoy other sellers being just genuine. Yep. Hi, Brandy. Welcome. We're going to go far. I appreciate that, Pittsburgh. You're awesome. Let's see. La, la, la. Eric says, yes, just be genuine. You can tell the ones that make videos just for views. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to say. La, 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 la. Land Shark, Craig. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Aw, he's gone. Jarhead, are you still with us though?
He's doing Uber. He may still be watching, but I know he's doing. I think he's
okay. So I think we're pretty much caught up in the chat. So let's see. You emailed me earlier and said you do I don't remember the percentages, but you do primarily eBay, but then you do a whole lot of other stuff too.
My strategy for which platform to use. So I did Poshmark probably last November into early January, and I just abandoned the platform for a number of reasons, but mostly because technically I actually couldn't get the app to work, and that sounds like, well, that seems like user error, but I assure you, I really genuinely could not get the Poshmark app to work where it was allowing me to post pictures. And I refused to do the app on my computer, so I abandoned Poshmark for Mercari.
Are you just a phone? You list everything from your phone?
No, but it's just the easiest way to get the majority of product out there, especially if the majority of your product is not antiques or requires a ridiculous amount of description. Okay. So it was simple for me to just use so even on eBay, of the eBay listings I have, I would guess 75% of them to 80% of them are all mobile. So I use Mercari, I use eBay primarily. Amazon, I'm just trying to do more of just because of how robust it is and how many people who use it. And then local markets, when I'm selling local markets, I do not use Facebook, I use OfferUp. And I find that the OfferUp user database and the ability to kind of post is really relatively simple. And again, it's on my phone. So those are kind of my areas for reselling: eBay, Amazon, Mercari, and OfferUp. Those are the 4 platforms I use.
I'm liking me some Mercari lately. I am.
Yeah, I've been cross-posting.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It is easy, and it's, no big deal to post over there. If it doesn't sell there, no big deal. Of course, you're going to get more sales out of eBay. But so what do you sell? What other kind of stuff do you sell besides like video game stuff? I would like to know.
Sure. So of the split on eBay, if I was to separate it into categories, I would say video games are like 30%, electronics everywhere from amps to headphones to things that are, again, that you can pick up in a thrift store or garage sale. That's probably another 30%. And the other 40 is probably collectibles and toys. That has picked up tremendously in the last
vintage
4 months. Yeah,
electronics. We like getting those because they actually sell like old radios that you wouldn't think would be really worth anything to the most people. Yeah, that's a good market. I like that.
I definitely get really excited. I get warm fuzzies whenever I see 90s toys anywhere. I just kind of like, I shake a little bit.
Yeah, I get that.
Is there one item, I have to ask you, is there that one item when you find it, whether it's at a garage sale, anywhere you find it, that you go inside, no one's around, and you just have that moment before you grab it where you're just like, oh my God, it's there. I'm going to take that thing.
I like this guy. He totally fits in with us, Victoria.
What is it? What is the item? There's got to be something.
Wow.
I have mine. I'm not going to tell you yet. I want to hear yours first.
I haven't been reselling long enough to have one of those items, I don't think.
God, I get excited about everything.
I was excited when I got this.
I really do. Something really cool, like Christmas thing or something.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm down.
I was excited.
She needs help with those. Anybody that knows about those cars.
Anybody that knows about Hot Wheels, I definitely need help.
Lot them together. Take good pictures and lot them together.
That's what I said, but I was like, I don't know, so I was just guessing.
Find one red line in the thing.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited. I did what sold on eBay, $8.99. I was kind of not upset, but I was kind of disappointed. But hey, $8.99 is good because I only paid $3.44 for the whole lot.
For me, when I made terrible mistakes on stuff like that and spent so much time. What I used to do is I would take every single one of those cars and I would sell them individually on eBay. But what was happening was, all right, so you would have let's call it $8 for the car. And then you would have the $3 flat rate or the first class shipping. So that's down to $5. You have your fees of, let's call it about $1. So you're down to $4 for that one item in profit. And let's just say you paid out of the whole lot, you're at 30 cents. So you're under $4. When if you just take them all together, your shipping costs go down tremendously. Your fees are the exact same. You just end up making more. That's just what I learned when it comes to stuff like that.
Anything that's that price point actually really is the same deal.
Agreed.
I learned that. And so, like on my videos, there's times when, you'll see, profit $2.40. I'm not going to pull that out because I don't want new resellers to think, oh yeah, I can buy it for $1 and sell it for 10. Well, that's not really that good. Once you got to ship it and all that stuff, you're not really making hardly anything. So, you up to 30. You up to 30.
Yay.
What a day. You guys have no idea. I was stuck at 9 subs for about 3 months. And then all of a sudden I joined the chat this morning and now I'm at 30. So I can tell you, it's really exciting. It's super exciting.
It is.
By the way, my item is a Cutco knife.
Never found one.
Oh my God. Whenever I see one in a thrift store or a garage sale or an estate sale, if I see it, I literally kind of hover over it first, or I'll just kind of like block everyone out. And then I grasp it in my meat cleavers and I pull it in and I look at it and I go, well, you're now mine. And usually the price on it is like next to nothing.
OMG,
no one
you're
else.
funny. You got to come back on the show already. I'm deciding he needs to come back on our show. I love you. I think you're hilarious.
You got
You
it.
come across, it's funny too, because when you make pre-recorded videos, I'm not saying you come off bad. I'm just saying you come off different than when you talk to somebody. That's why I love live shows, because you get to, you get more of a feel of the person. You know what I mean? And I think
Totally.
you're a pretty cool dude. And you're in Cali. I wish I was in Long Beach right now.
And great hair. Tracy said, and great hair. You have great hair.
Yeah, he's got some nice hair. I know, right, Eric? He's hilarious. Love it. Perfect for our show.
At least it's still there. My father, if you guys saw my father, you'd go, how the hell does this guy actually still have hair? Because he is the most bald man on the planet.
Oh, geez.
He is.
Check
He is.
Bicker. Sorry.
She sings people's names as they come in. You'll get used to
So-
it.
I know I haven't been doing that today.
You have.
I stopped at the thrift store before I came because I wanted to have some show and tell time. And
Oh,
you've
yay.
already done one, Victoria. And that was super cool. So I went in and I was at a Goodwill and I found this
Wow.
Harry Potter.
copy
Is
of
that the whole
Harry
set?
Potter. It's
Seal.
just the Deathly Hallows, and it's the audiobook. If you can see the back, the listed
Ooh,
price.
audiobooks.
Oh my gosh.
It's $80. I got this for $4 at Goodwill, and I posted this onto
How much?
Amazon. Well, I am now the lowest listed price on Amazon. Hopefully, if one of you were to look this up, you would find me on there. I listed it at $46 or $45.
What'd you pay for it?
I paid $4.
Oh, I thought you
premium
said 40. I was like, oh.
No. I paid
Sweet.
$4 for this. I'll sell it for $45. You know how long it took to list on Amazon? This is the beautiful part about Amazon. It took me less than 2 minutes to list it.
I needs to get on the Amazon train. That is my kind of my goal in 2020, to get on the Amazon train for sure.
You do need to get on the Amazon
Wow.
train.
Yeah.
I think it's overwhelming a little bit because you hear so many people who are like, they're out there, dude, they're doing it, but
It is.
I don't have a lot listed, but I just continue to find a few items here and there, and it just grows. So
Question. Are you doing Amazon Merchant Fulfilled?
yeah, for sure. I don't have enough stuff to send in to do FBA.
What's the
it'll happen.
difference? I mean, I know one you send it in and then one you ship yourself, but what's the difference other than that?
Most items you make more money on Merchant Fulfilled.
And the shipping can hit you on Merchant Fulfilled if you are doing a standard shipping. Some people hopefully will chime in and correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think the only difference is you will have a minimum shipping cost by shipping it into Amazon FBA with like 50 different items. So your bulk shipping price to just the facility is, this one price. And then you don't have to worry about shipping to the consumer. Whereas if you're doing Merchant Fulfilled, you are the one who is fulfilling the shipment, and you have to pay outside of what that consumer is paying.
Do you think that would be a good place to start as a new person at Amazon, or should they just go straight to FBA? I mean, what, in your opinion?
Well, it's a hard question to answer because I've never done FBA. I've just seen so many people doing it. I don't necessarily think that the merchant fulfillment is the way to go. I just know that it's the only way I know how to do it currently. So,
well, my problem was back when I was going to try and do Amazon is finding enough stuff that I could actually send in, because I'm not going to, send in 2 things in a box to Amazon. So that's part of the reason that I didn't continue, because I just wasn't finding the correct stuff. But maybe I wasn't looking in the right places. So
what's annoying about Amazon is you're restricted in some categories of selling it all. Like
that was driving me nuts. Okay.
It's annoying.
Scan, gated. Oh, that's a great price. Gated. I'm like that. Yeah, that annoyed the crap
I'm
out
gated
of me.
in so many things.
Yeah.
I think I'm every category except for like books or audiobooks.
That was a good find, but like at our Goodwills here, that probably would have been like priced like probably $10 at least. The prices here have went crazy on stuff. Now we go to the bins to do sourcing. But they started only switching out one row at a time. So every hour they only switch out one row, which sucks.
That does suck.
We have
How
one
many
little
people would
honey
we have?
hole, that we go to and try and find something, but it's tiny. Our problem is getting enough inventory right now to sell, which is bad.
Do you
Usually people have the opposite problem.
a lot of competition at the bins?
Huh?
A lot of competition at the bins?
It's not bad. I mean, our bins are pretty chill. It's about an hour away. They just opened it about a month ago. And there isn't that, fighting craziness there really. And we are not really into clothes. I think the clothing people are a little bit more aggressive than like the hard goods people there anyway. And I try to keep it chill. So like when I'm digging, I'll like talk to the person next to me and, stuff like that just to make it so. I hate that part about it. Like it's not that important that, they're going to get stupid and fight with people over it. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, I hear you.
If you have a great description and photos of all angles, let's start on Sunday night. So, okay. He's talking about those cars. Eric, depending on what the items are, send 2 items in, get your feet wet. Okay. Well, just try it. Okay. Yeah. Nate's going to school me on Amazon, I think, after Christmas time.
I had to show you. We were talking about the bins. Guess what I found? And I'm going to do a haul video in a little bit tonight. Look what I found yesterday at the bins. So it's a little tea towel.
Okay.
Yeah. Gift on it.
Nice.
How much do you think I gave for this?
If it was at the bin, it was like 5 cents.
4 cents.
I was close. What do I win? What do I win?
And I bought it for myself. I'm not going to sell it. I love it.
You want to see what I have to show you guys? Nothing.
Look at that.
What means you sold everything?
That means she's got everything listed. Wow.
I have some pictures. I have some pictures, but I did list some more stuff today. But I guess Jeff picked up some treasures today while he was out.
The clothing.
What is your go-to? Oh, that's you, Eric. What is your go-to item on Amazon for sales? Oh, you're just all over the place, dude.
I was going to say the clothing people at my bins are really, they're bad. I try to stay away from the new bins. I go to the older bins, and then once they get done with the new bins, because they'll just trample right over you, then I'll go and see what's left.
Do you ever go to the bins?
They always leave something.
And I've been mildly successful, but exactly what you're saying. I'm not really into clothing. It would be rare if I pick up clothing. I do pick up shoes. In fact, I like picking up shoes. I spent probably the better part of last December into February really aggressively picking up shoes. And then, by the way, I have a death pile. Does anyone have a death pile? Because I have a death pile.
You saw my death pile. Yeah. 0. No death pile.
Well, that's amazing. That's really impressive and inspiring. Because my death pile is, I wrote in my email that I have taken a lot of my profits and just invested back in inventory.
That's what we're doing.
But my inventory pile that is not listed is in the probably over 1,000 items. I'm not kidding.
Oh my God.
Wow. I don't think I have that big of a death pile, but that's actually a good problem because you're never going to run out of stuff to list.
It just means that I have to step away from buying for a while and just list. And I did not get on the train that I listed like 50% of my inventory right before Christmas. Because last year, the best sales I had were from January to February.
I love how animated you are. That's like me. I did the same thing. It's so cute. I want to welcome in a couple people we missed. D, and Eric Bischoff, and Cajun. Cajun is also one of our peoples. And Kelly said she has a death garage.
Oh, geez, Kelly.
That's no good.
John's here too. Hey, John. Oh, it's probably not on the. I popped out the other chat so I can.
I didn't, and that's why I'm not seeing anything.
That's why. Okay, it's on there now.
Ba-bam.
Here too.
Hold up. Pop it out. Popping it out.
I've seen a couple people call out 1,000 items. Yeah. So it's daunting. It's daunting. And Jenny, you mentioned it earlier. I think it's first of all, there is an addiction. All of us, right? There's an addiction to going out and sourcing. And even if you don't pick up anything, just going because you have that fear of missing out. There's the FOMO. But what happens for me is that I can't keep up with my listings. And so I will still source because I refuse to not go out there and find that. I got to find that $500 item because it's all worth it when you just find that one $500 item that's listed for like $10 and you're like, booyah. So,
hey, I'm happy with like something I paid $3 for. Like I bought this printer, huge, bam, printer. And I sold it for $100, but I only paid $30 for it. So I'm like, yeah, that's pretty huge. Awesome. Plus they paid shipping on that big, huge, giant thing. But I think we're going to go back to the auctions. I haven't been feeling that great, so I wasn't able to go, but we're going to try to do auctions because we do okay with auction stuff. So I think we're going back.
What kind of auctions do we go to?
What
kind of auctions are they?
It's an auction house. I think most of their stuff like comes out of storage units and stuff, but we've had pretty good luck there at a couple different ones around here. Just buying like random boxes of stuff for $2 and then you pull out, it's addicting when you pull out a little figurine and it's worth $30, $40, like a little toy, and people don't want them.
It's like a fine.
People don't know,
Yeah.
I know.
John wants to know if we're coming to the bins soon. I don't know. That's our buddy from the bins, John. He's always there. But I mean, are they rotating out anytime soon? Because usually we do get a lot at the bin. But I would say it's more amounts of stuff. I guess quantity over quality. John finds amazing stuff. I don't know how he does it. Okay, it's got quiet.
I have a shopping problem.
So let's see.
I think we all do, Kelly. Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't think an intervention's going to help.
That name, Ecom Mom. That just flows well.
Kelly's awesome. We love Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have good loyal people. We might not have tons in here, but the people that come almost always come. So that's good enough for me.
We love our friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we do.
Well, thanks for inviting me in. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem, man. You are welcome anytime. I think you're jiving with our little group here, so I like it, I was worried because I'm like, I don't know this dude. Like, I just grabbed him out of a chat. He might be crazy. I don't know.
See, that was definitely possible, though. I could have been. I did mention that I didn't mind weird because that weird. But it could have gotten weird on my side. I could have just been absolutely.
Well, you never know. You never know what you're going to get. So, but I'm like, well, if he's weird, it's not, I'll just kick him out. No, I wouldn't do that.
Jeez.
I would never do that.
I see something popping up that I was going to ask you guys about eventually, but inventory system. How do you guys handle yours? Because Chick Picker is talking about their inventory system. What do you guys do? How do you handle all of your stuff?
Chick Picker should just jump on here and explain because for real, mine.
You got to put the link in for her.
Is not anything fancy. I mean, we only have like 600 items. And we have a shed out back, but the way that Jeff organized it, and Jeff, it's cool because we're a couple, so he has his jobs and I have mine. But he just puts stuff together. Other than clothes, they're in bins, but like he'll put certain sections of stuff together, like all toys are together and all books are together and that kind of stuff. Is pretty much all. We're gonna have to change it though, because honestly, I want to grow my business to a pretty high amount of listings because I'm trying to convert to full-time at some point. Are you full-time? You're full-time?
No, part-time.
Oh.
Very part-time. Very
really?
part-time. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Can't manage it. I wish I could. But I do have a full-time gig.
It takes
and
a lot.
part-time gig.
It takes a lot of money to live, man, So that's where we're at. Like, we pretty much use our eBay money right now. We just, to get more inventory, but then also like if something happens, like, my car needed all new tires, or like our hot water heater broke and we had to get a new one. That's we'll use a little bit of profits for that. But right now we're just trying to build. And I'm okay with it taking 4 or 5 years to get to full time, because I want to be in a comfortable place to do that.
Right now, where we're at in our society, I assure you, it's the smart thing to have. Having SKUs that are yours, whether you're having secondhand or even wholesale, trust me, you're on the right side of history.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't lose stuff doing that. Jeff has not lost anything yet, but I'm like, if we're up at 2,000 listings, that system is not going to work, I don't think. But I let him be in charge of it. I have tall, wide filing cabinets lined against the basement wall, like aisles, labeled letters, drawers, and numbers. Works great. That is really smart. Really, really smart.
Yep. That's awesome.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The bins are only switching out 1 instead of 2. It's annoying. I go a few hours and leave, still finding good stuff. Well, we might have to take a trip up, but really want to go to an auction. If y'all start going to auctions, that's a little addicting too, because I don't know, it just is. And what's cool now is a lot of auction houses have, their website. So you already kind of know it's there. So you can kind of go and look through the pictures and say, ooh, maybe that's one I want to go to or not. And, sometimes stuff goes for really high, and then sometimes stuff goes like super duper cheap. So
I don't really have an inventory system yet, other than my jewelry. Now, my jewelry, I do have an inventory system for that. Everything's in these things, and every piece of jewelry has a number to it.
Awesome. Yep.
But, the other stuff, I just kind of have it sitting around because I don't have that much of it right now.
What auction are you going to, John? I would like to know. Sorry. He's in our area.
Hey, I put the link out, so make sure you look to see if anybody's trying to come in, Jenny.
Chick Picker is coming in. She's got to connect her devices.
Yeah, here we go.
Valerie.
Woo, yeah. Hello, Valerie, with your beautiful purple hair. I'm so jealous. I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
No audio.
No audio.
Audio.
Cajun, Cincinnati Picker does have an awesome inventory system. He really does. Nick, you should look him up. And
I'm subscribed to him.
Oh, Cincinnati Picker has an awesome, a system. I like his system so much.
Yeah.
Modeled a lot of that. So I was going to mention that if you do anything like that, make sure everyone uses custom SKUs. Make sure in your listings you always use your custom SKUs, because if you don't, even if you don't have bins that you store things, at least I just determine where it's located. If you have multiple rooms or if you have multiple tables, say it's on table A or table B. You can do yourself a lot of favors.
I need to change my system, because right now I have a separate spreadsheet. And some of you guys have been doing this for a long time. Like Valerie, can we hear Valerie?
Valerie.
Valerie.
I don't know if she can
I don't think she can hear us either.
Oh no.
You type.
Yeah, type to her. What I was gonna say. Yeah, I saw that. I'll worry about that later.
What are you talking about?
Awesome. I'll look it up. Anyway, I have an entire spreadsheet, right? And I know it's not efficient anymore. So I have like the item, when we got it, where we got it, what we spent on it. And then when it sells, I switch it over to another page. And I put in, how much it sold for, how much the fees were, how much the shipping was, which is great for now. But as I grow, I don't think that's really manageable. Not sure how to do that.
You'll scale with your business in the way that, at least what I've learned is you'll scale the way you have to scale. You can't, nothing's sustainable in this kind of environment and this kind of business. If you want to grow, you have to just be able to scale the way that it works for you. And that's the key. works for you. That's what I've learned.
I just don't really know. I'd like to know what other people do, just because I don't really know how I would change that. Like the custom SKU right now, the only thing I have there is like the date, like the date that I listed, which I know isn't really what it's for. But I don't know. I'm just curious about different ideas. We still can't hear Valerie. This is crappy. We can't hear you. So anyway.
Valerie, can you say something? Maybe we can hear you now. No, we still can't hear you. That's weird. I wonder what's going on.
So, Nick, you do a lot of garage sales, or do you do more bulk buys, or how do you get most of your inventory?
This is just a product of where I live, but garage sales just never stop in Southern California. That's just a real awesome benefit. The setback, of course, for me is that my cost to live here is just astronomical. It's so expensive, but which is also one of the reasons I'm doing reselling, is to be able to afford living out here.
Right.
But I do pick up a lot of garage sales. I am not afraid to pick up a $1 item that sells for $15. Not at all. I have no problem doing that. The threshold.
So is that kind of your cutoff?
It's a good question. I try to figure out where does it stop in terms of what is worth for me. So also I have to qualify it by time. So recently I had a video where I had some DVDs that I paid $1 for them, and one of them sold for like $8.75. So my total margin on that's going to be like $3. But if it took me a minute to pick it out of a bin, it took me on those listings, those DVD listings, it takes like 2 minutes to list it, no more. Fast.
Right.
$3 is fine, because then I say to myself, you're going to end up having over 200 of these over time. And was $3 times 200 worth it?
That's
the
where
answer
I'm
to that
at.
Is yes.
Yeah, because I think, a lot of people watch videos, and, the people that can do it, that's amazing. Like they always find the $4 or $5 shoes and sell them for $60 or $80. That's great. But I don't know if it's just where we live or what. We live in a poorer state. We don't find that stuff that often. So, if I make $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 on an item, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it.
Absolutely. And you should be. I think that it's about your managing your time. If I would say, I've had so many instances where I bought something thinking that I was going to make $20 or $30 and I made like $2, and the amount of time spent on it and the amount of shipping that was required to package it all up. Those are the ones where I want to kind of crawl out of my skin and go, why did I do that?
But that's a learning experience too. I mean, that's what I look at. I'm like, okay, well, if something didn't go as planned, what can I learn from that? What could I have done to make it worth more? Bundled it with something else, or redonated it, put it on auction. I mean,
don't buy it.
As long as you're learning something, I think it's okay. As long as you're not losing tons of money.
I'll grab a charger because my laptop is going to die. So I'm gonna be off for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay. Valerie's gonna
pretty cool guy.
Valerie's gonna reset and come back in.
I'm gonna put the link to his channel, you guys. Let's get him some more subscribers. Hello, Lost Treasure 73.
I think her name is Bridget.
Bridget. I love the name Bridget.
I do too.
I was going to name my son Bridget or Vanessa if he was a girl. Fun little fact.
Glad you said if he was a girl. That
Those are my names, Bridget and Vanessa.
Oh, Kelly said.
Oh, I see what Kelly said. Let me see if it's even going to work tonight. Let's see here. Oh, that's the wrong cat. Sorry.
Hey, Nikki.
It's coming up very weird today. Oh my God.
Cool.
Ah! Oh, here we go. Are y'all ready?
Yeah, do it. There you go. That's what she was wearing last night at that last night's show.
Hunting with Tripla.
Hey, Nick.
He's on the show.
Uniquely Me, which is Tracy, says, where in South California do you live?
I live out of Long Beach, California. Areas where I do my picking is in Orange County, all the way down to probably, if you're familiar with the area, I go all the way down as far as like, I don't know, a little further than Huntington Beach. And then I will go all the way up to, let's see, I'll go as far as Hollywood sometimes. I think my feet is a little slow here, but choppy.
You're there.
Chop, 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 chop.
Spots. There we go. Okay, cool.
Tracy, do you live in California?
Tracy's in Texas, I think.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, she's in Texas.
Pretty sure. I try and keep track of all that. Hello, popular picker, which is Nikki, right?
Hey, David. Yes,
Victoria?
Nikki. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying. Hi, David. Ever pick up Poway? What's Poway?
Did Valerie ever come back in?
Nope.
Got to keep Jenny
Hi,
on her
David.
toes.
Hey, I'm looking at it, all right? Help me a break, Victoria. So what's your wife think about your reselling business?
I don't know
Whoa.
if he heard you.
He's pixelating.
I don't think he heard you.
That's okay. He'll talk when he gets himself together there. You hear us?
Oh, yeah.
Dang, they're dropping like flies.
That's what I was saying the other day.
Can't keep no people up in here.
Nikki said she'll be right back. Oh my gosh.
Pimp break.
I
Pimp
love the
break.
teeth on that one.
Like my grill.
Love your grill.
Yeah, baby. What's up, Victoria?
Not much. What's up with you?
You are hilarious. Oh my god. I can only give so much pimp daddy to everybody. Gotta do it in little spurts. So
Anthony's still watching. Are you still in bad traffic, Anthony? He was in traffic earlier.
yeah. So anybody that watches our videos, I said I noticed that I rock a lot. It's not because I'm like crazy, okay? It's because of my back.
Her back.
It's my back's always hurting. Yay, Kelly! Woo woo!
That's a
Get
good
it, girl.
Kelly. I still have to do mine. I haven't even started my Amazon shipment.
Victoria, you should do your English accent. I've been trying to practice my Australian.
It never comes out the right way when I try it.
I like those dollars, mate. How's that? I like those dollars, mate.
You like those gorillas?
Like those dollars. Dollars.
Oh, those dollars.
Dollars. It's not dollars. I wanted to practice for Duncan so I could give him a good accent.
Pixbird says, we just got back to the resort, getting ready to go to dinner soon.
Oh, very soon. It's very nice. Soon.
You're having a late dinner. Oh, it's not too late. It's only 5:55.
Oh, all I can do is, good day, Mike. That's it. That's me. That's what I can do. Good day, Mike. I'm still here resetting my internet. That's cool. I had to get these rolls of wrapping paper out of my house. Well,
You
I'm
have
really
to-
happy that we brought him on tonight. He
I
is
am too.
really cool.
You have to keep talking like this, though.
Oh, I'm
Otherwise,
sorry.
you'll lose it.
What are we in England or are we in Australia? I
I
can't
I can
decide.
do the English accent much better than I can do the Australian. I had
Oh
to
my
get
gosh.
those rolls of wrapping paper out of my house. Oh my gosh. That one freaks me
I
out.
do not know how to do these accents. I know, I don't want to scare anybody, sorry.
That one freaks me out. Does
I
anyone
know,
else
but
like
it's a
that
really
one?
good one.
Tommy would probably like that one.
Oh my God, everyone hated that kid, that movie, growing up as a kid, that movie It scared the crap out of me,
Oh,
scarred
I
me
never
for
watched
years.
it.
And you never watched it? Well,
No.
then the new one come out and Jeff was like, "Oh, I'm taking you to this." And I'm like, "Oh, hell no, I'm not watching it." And he basically talked me into going, but it wasn't as scary as it was to me before, but I still hate clowns.
Because you're an adult, but no, I don't watch any scary. I'm out of coffee.
Oh, I like scary
I don't
movies
watch any
now.
scary
I
movies.
didn't used to like them at all because I was a total scaredy cat, but now I kind of like them.
I'm still a total scaredy cat. Kelly said, there you go.
We tried to watch that chapter 2 on the Fire Stick, but it wouldn't load. So I don't know if I really want to watch it because
Give me a
we
good
watched the
romance.
first 10 minutes of the chapter 2 to It.
Mm-mm.
Brutal. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like, start this movie out really harshly there. Did anyone watch that? Is there any horror fans in the chat that watched that It chapter 2 yet? It was, I don't know if I want to watch it.
Excuse me. We have
Well-
19 people watching. Excuse me. Gosh.
Let me try and find something fun here. Oh, there he is.
He's back.
And he's back. It's cool. We were just talking about stupid stuff while you were gone.
Scary movies. She wanted to talk about scary movies while you were gone.
No.
Yeah.
Show him your clown face. Go ahead.
Wait.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that is truly impressive.
Terrifying. Oh, and the sound effects? No, please don't.
So
will-
fun.
Clowns will absolutely haunt people's dreams.
Yeah,
No question.
clowns are crazy. And
We
the way
probably
they
lost
made the
10
new
people.
face on the new one is like even scarier. Like,
We probably lost 10 people from that, Jenny. Thanks for
no, there's 20 in here now.
Okay.
Hi, Brooke. How are you? Oh my
That's
goodness.
Brooke, right?
Yeah, that's Brooke. What was I gonna say? Oh, what I was asking you before you left. What does your wife think of your reselling
Oh,
business?
yeah.
Does she help you or what? Getting
Here's no, not at all. So it really started off. It was annoying because she didn't see the value in it like I did, and the two of us are super tight. So her opinions mattered tremendously to me. So it was more important to me to prove that it was valuable as opposed to just trying to fight her on it or even just give it up. So I said, give me a little bit of time to show that there's value here. I brought home my first check of about $2,000 or $3,000 in the course of a couple months, and that helped a lot. And to be able to put that money into our account, that was an instance where I cashed out. She was very happy, and since that time, it's constantly showing her that one, family time is family time. That's critical. I do not mix family time with work time.
Good.
And then being able to separate when I am working from when I also have other obligations as well. As long as those things don't mix, she's been very supportive and given me good feedback, like I mentioned earlier, that I otherwise wouldn't have gotten. So very supportive now.
It's kind of essential to have your significant other on board. So you are at 33 now. Let's get him at least 2 more, guys, so he can be up to 35.
Come on.
Let's get this guy to 35. We got the link in the chat.
Sub to Hunting with Tripler.
I'm checking and seeing how it's going for you.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
How did you decide what your YouTube name was going to be?
All right.
Oh, that's
Well,
a good question.
I was hoping eventually I could finally at least share what it means. So in college, I went to proud alumni of the University of Iowa. I'm a Hawkeye. And some of my videos might allude to that from time to time. But what's important is that you are at your finest of weirdness in college, I assure you. And the ability to just let it all go is never easier than when you're in college, at least from my life experience so far. We used to do the dumbest things. Let's start by saying that. And some of those dumb things had things to do with just making up the most random names, random phrases. Doesn't make any sense. And somehow, some way, the phrase triple skipler is what came out of it. Triple skipler. There is no rhyme or reason. There's no backstory other than weird idiot cousins and friends got together and started throwing out names, and that is the name that spawned itself for me. From then, I've spent probably a considerable amount of time transitioning that into a usable name, which many of my handles.
I thought that meant you wanted to triple your money.
Can be. So let's call it this. Just like when you read a novel, you read a poem, or you hear a song, you interpret it in many different ways. Tripler is intended to be something that you can interpret any way that you want. So for me, Tripler is a combination of being young, youthful, fun, had a great time, and then transitioning that into something that I've been able to certainly not monetize, but
Well, you will.
You're at 35. 35 subs. Woo woo.
Thank you, everybody. For
That was my
No,
goal.
thank
At
you.
least get you there.
You guys have no
It's
idea what
exciting.
this means to me. It is
Oh,
exciting.
believe me,
Thank you
we
so
do.
much.
No, we do.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Anthony did the same thing for us. Pittsburgh did the same thing for us.
Yep. And he'll probably
Thank you
have
so
you.
much.
He'll probably have you on his show after he's seen you a little bit. He'll probably invite you on, like he invited both of us on his show, and that helped.
That was a lot of fun too.
Yeah,
It was a lot of
those are my peeps there. But yeah, this has been cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And if there's any ways that I can help and return the favor, I'm only going to tell you right now, I will be glad to do it.
Don't forget about us when you have 100,000 subs. Please give us a shout
and
out.
Brett is on when you get to 100.
No. You know
We want free shout outs when you get 100,000 subs.
Do you know how many times I've taken screenshots of our live chat just because this has been like so valuable to me, just like being here with you guys. So thank you.
You can come on anytime you want. We invite people in. Usually Mondays and Thursdays are just our kind of our chat days. And if we have a guest, if we don't, whatever. And whoever wants to join in, joins in. And then Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we're trying to do that listing party thing. But we need people that do listing with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I would join you in that.
Would you?
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But do you have pictures like saved on your phone that you can do?
Absolutely.
Boom! There we go. Because we're trying to get this List It or Zip It show off the ground, and it's taken a little bit of time and finagling. What?
It's only been 2 weeks.
I'm so impatient. I want things to be perfect. But yeah. So do you have kids?
I do.
You do on your Facebook. You have
three babies.
Oh.
They are my everything. And
no wonder you need a lot of money.
Exactly. I need some subscribers. I need people to go to my channel, my eBay store.
Oh, before I forget, I'm sorry to cut anybody off. Does anybody have any Beyblades in their inventory they can sell me for my kid? I just thought I'd ask the reselling community first because that's what he wants. Although, anyway, He loves the Beyblades. He loves the Bakuguns and Nerf guns, of course. Nerf crazy. So, all right, y'all. I got to go to the bathroom, so talk amongst yourselves. I'm sorry, I have to pee.
No, but I might have to shift off out of here as well.
That's fine.
That's
but
fine.
You guys, I just want you to know how much this has meant to me. Thank you so much, Jenny, Victoria. You guys have been amazing, and I cannot wait to join you on the next show.
Yay, no problem. Yes. It was so good to meet you, man. You have a great night.
Hey, you too. Take care. Thank you again.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, I'm sorry, Victoria. I'm going to leave you.
No, you're okay.
Just
really
for a second.
Before you go, Bridget said she just sold a whole box full that she got at a garage sale.
Ah! Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, go. I can't highlight anybody's comments because we're on Jenny's channel today, but let me see if I see any. Anybody have any questions? Wasn't he great? If you haven't subbed to Hunting with Tripler, here, let me see. Copy link address. Here is his link. If you haven't subbed to him, go sub, please. He's a really good, so fun, isn't he? He's so fun. He definitely fit right in with me and Jenny because we're kind of strange. Oh, Janet, bye. Bye, Janet. I hope you haven't left already. Let me type that in there. Hopefully she saw that. Who else? Who do we still have in the house? Who's still here with us? I know we're going a little bit long right now. Let's see. 15 people watching is what it says. Kelly's still with us. Maggie, she's here. We probably won't go too much longer. Lost Treasure 73. You were saying that you guys have that listing show on Sundays. Is that on Valerie's channel? Because I'm going to try and make it this Sunday. Although, well, it's the 8-hour challenge, right? I'm hoping I can make it. I'm going to be with my daughter this weekend. I'm going to go visit her. So I'm hoping that I can make some of it at least. It's a listing challenge. Yeah, it sounded really cool. Chick Picker's channel. Okay, cool. I'm hoping I can make some of it. What time does it start? Do you guys know? I mean, I know you know.
Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Say hello.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Good.
Good.
We're making cookies.
Oh, yummy. Cookies,
Yeah.
what kind? Chocolate
We're
chip?
making no, we're not making chocolate chip. We're just making like wafer ginger snaps. We're also making like these pretzel sticks that have white chocolate bark on it, and we're putting sprinkles on them.
Yum. Oh, you got sprinkles all over your hands.
Okay,
I would
all
rip
right.
those off.
Go finish your excitement.
11 a.m. Okay, cool. Me and Jenny.
I was like, do you want to come on and say hi to the people? And he's like, yeah. Who are you talking to?
Brandy's Treasures said, Vintage Treasures, I'm here, but about to step away. Really enjoyed the show. Sub so I can catch the next one. Good
Thanks,
night,
Brandy.
Brandy. Thanks for coming. Our next
Lost
show will be
Treasures. What are we talking about? A listing challenge? Love listing challenges.
tomorrow. Is today Thursday? Today's Thursday, right?
Yes. Today's
Okay, so our next
Thursday.
show will be a Monday
Right. That'll be
On
just a
your
regular
channel.
chat.
on this
Yeah.
channel, on yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah.
So 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Sunday listing challenge that they're doing over on Valerie's website.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Channel.
I don't think I can stay on for no 8 hours on a Sunday, but
Yeah, I won't.
I would love to be involved in some way.
12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes till 7 p.m. I should be able to catch at least the second part of it. So I mean,
I'm not really sure how it all works. I'd love for her to be able to come on. I don't know what's going on with her camera thingy.
Yeah, she said she was still working on it, but I haven't seen her in a little bit.
Lost treasures.
Oh, she said you don't have to stay on the whole time. Bridget said you don't have to stay on the whole time. She can explain it.
Bridget. I'm going to remember that because I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right?
Yeah, he was fun. I really enjoyed
him.
that. And I'm glad he got a few subs out of it. And he's got a very positive, fun attitude. Mm-hmm. So that
you
is
guys will
super
definitely
awesome.
have him back someday. Yeah, definitely have him back.
And meow 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 meow.
You did the meow this time. You didn't.
I did because Jeff's not home. I had to. Well, it was such a hit last night. I was like,
yeah,
oh my Lord, they just loved it. It's hilarious.
You saved it as the thumbnail too, didn't you, from last night's show?
I did. I've actually wanted to kind of change our thumbnails on our live after the fact to kind of show the people that were in it.
Oh, I love
so like when this is over, I'm gonna do that and like show Nick in there. Maybe not with a cat head. So
I'll start doing the same thing then. That's a good idea.
I don't want to be like clickbaiting people or anything. That's not what I'm about. I don't like clickbait.
I wouldn't say that's clickbait. It's just.
But I kind of want to just show in the thumbnail kind of what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've got so many weird nuances that I don't want to do as a YouTuber, I guess, or YouTube person. Well, who said that? Tommy said you can't call yourself a YouTuber unless you're monetized, but I just called myself a YouTuber because I'm on YouTube.
We can call ourselves a YouTuber.
Yeah. She can explain.
Says, okay,
oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to go over to Lost Treasures. Do you have content, Miss Lost Treasures? Let's see.
Thank you, Bridget. Have a great afternoon or evening, I guess. Evening.
Bye, Bridget. We're losing people. We lost our guest, and people were like, "I'm out."
Well, we're going on an hour and 15 minutes. So.
Okay, I sub to Lost Treasures. She has 429 subs.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Bridget, I haven't posted anything in a while either. I'm actually going to post what do you call it? A sourcing video tonight from when I went to the bins yesterday, but I have to still videotape it.
Well, people love haul videos, it seems like.
Oh, yeah.
And we used to do haul videos, but we really haven't been hauling much. Like, Jeff will go and he'll come home with just 3 things or 4 things. And hopefully this weekend we'll get kind of a bulk amount of stuff and we'll be able to do another haul. Yeah. But lately we've just been doing solds, what sold and stuff like that. And our Christmas updates.
I like your what sold videos. And I was thinking when you get a big haul, you could divide it up into 2 or 3 videos, maybe.
I've done that before. I'm trying to keep my videos shorter. That was kind of a suggestion from Pittsburgh that I took because I'm like, it's really hard trying to come up with content because I'm trying to put out content 4 or 5 times a week. Sometimes it's hard to do that and you feel like super pressured. So now I just kind of make things a little bit shorter. And plus, I think more people will watch them if they're not 45 minutes long.
I like shorter videos. If it's less than 10 minutes or so, I love those because I can watch it and I don't feel like I have to stay there for 45 minutes, or put it in the background and listen to it because I kind of want to see it too. But
right. Yeah. That's why I kind of went to that format where who else does that? Quite a few different people are like, before they ship it, they show you what's sold.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good format. The thing that takes me forever is putting in and slicing up the video and putting in all this stuff. I need to find a better way to do that. That's not so time consuming, because the last one I did just took me forever. And it wasn't even all that great. I made mistakes in there too. Like there's a place in one of them where it's supposed to be the price and it says Friday there. Well, I couldn't get it off. I couldn't get it off to save my life. So I just left it. I'm like, you know what? And I put in the description, sorry about my crappy editing.
Maggie Doodle said, Bridget does really great What Sold videos. I'm going to have to go watch some of those after this. I have a question for you, Jenny, and for everybody else who's watching. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Those that do the videos, that like do the video editing for their site, what video editor do you guys use? And is it free? I used Screenomatic last time, and it was okay, but...
What I use, and it probably isn't the best, but I feel like it was easy to learn for someone that's just trying to do beginner editing, is OpenShot. It's free.
OpenShot.
There's not a lot of like options as far as like different text and stuff. There's only a few different formats of that, but it does work and it's easy. I tried to download Filmora, which is what a lot of people say, and my computer wouldn't even run it. It wouldn't even run Filmora. Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Film and then O-R-A.
Okay, Filmora. I'll try that, but I even had trouble downloading that app that you sent me for the cat thing, so I don't know.
So I'd like to find another one that's free. I don't need to have like a lot of fancy dancy stuff. Basically just importing images and, putting, music in and stuff like that. But I'm not that good at it, but I figure, you know what, in time we'll get good at it. Right, Victoria?
Right. Well, the reason I chose Screenomatic for that one that I did,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I actually did a search because I wanted to do like a screen share, so that I could go through my list of solds and show them as a screen share.
I will tell you what works good for screen share. And you can put your little picture in the bottom as you're going through it, like everybody does, is OBS. It's also free.
Okay.
And if you need to know how to run at least the screen sharing part, I can help you with that. All the other stuff I don't know, but that one works pretty good. I think a lot of people use that. Okay,
I'll look that up. Do you see what Kelly said?
I like 15 to 20 minutes because that is what time it takes me to drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
No, I'm just talking.
I was going to say, Kelly, I used to, when I was working, I did do that. I would put on the YouTube videos and I would listen to them. And then at the stoplights, I'd look at them. And that's what I would do is watch the YouTube videos as I was driving to work.
It's hard too now, since I've been making videos and kind of connecting with everybody in the community. I want to support so many people, but there's absolutely no way that I can watch everybody's videos all the time.
Right.
Plus being lives, which I really enjoy, like going to lives and watching lives and having them on in the background. But I try to give everybody a look now and then, but it's difficult when you have so many subscriptions.
I know. I try. I don't always leave comments, but I try and watch the video and give it a thumbs up. At least I've seen it.
Oh man, it feels so good when you get a comment though, doesn't it?
It does. But I mean, you know how many people we subscribe to? I know you subscribe to just as many as I do. It's like hundreds of people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I have probably 170 subscriptions right now. I need to go through and pull out some just because it's just so much stuff. And some of the people, either they don't make videos anymore, or I never watch them, or I've never interacted with them at all. And I've tend to go towards the smaller channels more now, just because I feel like they need my support. Whereas some of the other huge channels don't need my support as much,
Yeah. I just looked and I think I subscribed to 157. That's a lot of channels. 170 is a lot. Maggie says, I like to live the company while I work.
Exactly. Me too.
Yeah, because
I'm alone a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Me
And,
too. Husband's at work.
you know, like today, Jeff's been gone since 7:30 this morning. He probably won't be home till 10. But I have my friends to keep me company. And
Exactly.
I'm not the type of person, like, this gets me out of my shell. If I wouldn't have you guys in this community, I was heading towards a pretty bad depression there for a while before I started doing all this. Like, I was really depressed, really down on myself because I'm like, you know, I can't go out. I can't source. I mean, it's just gotten worse with time. Like, seriously, with my pains and stuff, it got so bad to the point where I don't even feel comfortable sourcing. Hardly at all. Because I know after 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to be in so much pain. And then I'm going to be out for 2 days in pain. So,
You have what? 3 more weeks? 4 more weeks?
yeah, well, January 14th, I'm going to have my hip replacement. And hopefully that helps.
About a month.
Yeah.
Go
But,
back. Am I back?
yeah.
Okay.
You can watch a lot when you drive all day long. Yeah, Eric's a traveling man.
Hey, Eric. Is Valerie?
Hello, Eric, mate. Oh, my God. I love David's accent. Have you watched him before?
Yes.
It's adorable.
Is Valerie in the back?
No.
What is it? Green room, blue room?
No, I'm right on the page. She's not here.
Okay.
No interest in
Sorry
reselling.
it's taken so long.
I'm so lucky that Jeff loves this as much as I do. I am so lucky on that. And my kids, like my older kids, are not really into it. But Jeff's oldest daughter, she's 23. She just started doing a little bit of selling because she just had a baby and she doesn't have nothing to do. So, you know how I've noticed that I play with my hair all the time in videos. Like, you do weird things that you don't notice. Like, I always play with my hair. But then it was really funny when I did that working hangout with Nate, and Nate's sitting there rubbing his beard, and I'm sitting here playing with my hair.
I'm always messing with my face.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody notices it or not.
Hey,
It's
Eric,
okay, Valerie.
Eric, is the 14th your birthday?
14th is a great day.
Eric said 14th is a great day.
No problem, David. I hope you're feeling better now. 14th, yeah, it must be his birthday.
That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe his anniversary. I don't know if he's
Hello, Michelle Lathan. I got time to sing now.
Let me make sure I'm subscribed. What? Okay.
We need to get this chain started with the StreamYard thing because I want to go ahead and buy it because I can't change my background and I can't do other stuff. And so I just rather pay the damn $20 and be done with it.
Oh, is that how much it cost? I wasn't sure.
$20 a month. I mean, for all the streaming we do, and it's unlimited stream time. For the 40, I can't remember what else you get with the 40, but it's nothing we really need. So just need the $20 a month. I mean, that's $5 a week. I'll pay $5 a week to visit my friends.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. And we kind of need it if we're going to be doing 4 shows a day. Oh my gosh.
I know y'all are keeping me busy now. I don't know what's going to happen when I have my surgery, but I've already been thinking that I'll join from my bed.
That's what I'm thinking too. You'll need to join from your bed. I don't know.
And I'll just be like, sorry, I look like hell, guys, but I'm here, damn it.
Use a filter. Nobody will know. Use a filter. Nobody will know.
Yeah. Well, here, let's see.
Use a makeup filter.
I can make myself so gorgeous. Oh my God. I had this one on earlier and it changed what my whole, it was so weird. Like,
let me see it. Let us see
I'm trying to find it, what one it was, because it was like put like full makeup on me and stuff. I can't find it now.
Hey, while you're looking, I'll be right back. I've got to go get some painkillers. My tooth is killing me.
Painkillers. Groovy, dude. I like this one. This one's pretty sweet. Okay, it wasn't under cute. Let's see. Not funny.
Oh my God.
That looks very super weird. I'm gonna have to save it in my favorites. Ew, that looks very odd.
Oh,
I look grainy. Oh, my eyes look green. Oh, it makes your eyes look pretty.
she's gonna pick a good one for when she's in.
I'll just put the cat head on and be done with it.
No, because then we can't see you. John said, "Where's
I'll be like, sorry, I had too much painkillers today.
Oh, that's a cute one.
Really? That looks
You don't
very
think
odd
so?
to me.
You look like a tribe. Is that butterflies? That's what it looks like, is butterflies.
Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, my hair's so bright and shiny.
Oh,
I need to
that
get my
one.
hair cut. Look at this. Look at this horrible ends. Okay. It's really bad. Like, I need to get my hair cut, but I don't want to have a bob. But I'm afraid that's what it's going to come to.
Just
I
get a
don't
trim.
know.
Just get a trim.
I need to get one.
I need to
'Cause,
get one too. See, I always put my hair up in a ponytail.
Yeah, you do.
That's the one. That's the one.
Hello. How's everyone doing today?
Okay, put one if that's
I'm
the
doing
one.
awesome.
If that's the one Jenny should do when she's recovering, put a one. I love it.
Jeff is at his other job, his other old job, covering. Oh, this is a summer glow. Look at my beautiful skin in this filter. This is very nice.
I like the one where you did the purple hair.
Oh, wait. When you download it and you should try it tonight, Victoria, because
I gotta wait for Todd to get home because it won't open for
there
me.
is so many, and you don't really know what they're gonna look like until you turn it on, because some of them don't even show you. So I'm just like literally clicking stuff.
Tell everybody where you got it. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
That's what Zahir was using, the pickle.
That's a little weird.
Oh my God, it stretches.
It's a little strange. Okay, we're not that kind of show, Jenny. Turn that one off.
But I like pickles.
It's your eyes too. Oh my gosh, that's just strange.
Actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. 80s retro.
That's what it's called? Oh, that one. Oh yeah, I can see. The video looks retro.
Some of these are dippy as heck. Does anybody else say dippy out there? Because I say it quite a bit.
I don't say it.
Well, there's 16 people watching, but nobody's chatting, or am I missing something?
No, nobody's really chatting. Michelle put a funny comment, but then she retracted it. I thought it was funny, Michelle. Oh my gosh, what's that?
Dumbness, that's what it is. Oh, it's me. I'm the angel of the group.
Dee said we're listening, and Kelly said I'm cooking dinner.
Oh, this is a good one. I bet.
I like that one. Oh!
I don't know what that says on the hat, but.
Pentronics.
What's that mean?
Pentatonics. Pentatonics.
I hate it.
Does anybody know what pentatonics is? It's a
Oh, whoa, look at this one. I'm saving this one. Hold on. Watch.
I like that one.
You can change it.
Oh,
change your hair color.
Michelle knows what pentatonics is.
Ooh, I like the rainbow effect.
It's a band.
Rainbow.
Yes.
Hey, Owlboy, I wanted to have purple hair, so here we go. Hold up.
Jenny, you have to look up pentatonics after we're done and listen to some of their stuff because it's an a cappella group and they are so good.
Well, why would that be on the
It's on YouTube.
hat?
No, I don't know why it would be on the hat.
Look, now I'm like chick picker.
Oh, I like that.
I got cool purple hair.
That's pretty.
This is the purple I wish I could do.
The back hair is still like a reddish color.
Well, I'm just not going to show that part.
We're singing one of their songs at our Christmas show on Saturday. Oh, I love it.
Are we missing stuff?
What Christmas
Working
show?
on
Is it at your church?
What sold video? Okay.
Who's working on a what sold video?
Alexis.
Another really good group, you guys, if you haven't heard of them, and I'm sure you have if you've heard of Pentatonics, is Straight No Chaser. Love them. I actually saw them in concert one time. Oh, I can't wait to see them again.
Oh, yeah?
A cappella group of 2. Yes, Santa.
That sounds very merry. Oh, here's what I'd look like. Wait.
Oh, with a thing.
I have a nose ring. There was one that gave you one of these.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't really love that one so much. Don't love it.
It moves around as you're moving around. Oh, jeez. That's cool, Maggie. I love a cappella singing. It's so pretty.
Okay, you guys don't understand. Once you get this, like, it's really hard to stop.
What's it called again, Jenny?
It's called Snap Camera. I mean, you don't have to use it online. You can just use it on your just cuz, like, you can just use it. I don't know. I just clicked on it. This is face perfect. This is supposed to make your face perfect. Well, that doesn't really. Oh, it just made it a little skinnier and my eyes green.
Oh, look at you. Can't do that.
I don't know. This is really me, though. I don't have no filters on right here. Snap Camera. Yes, Snap Camera.
I just want to.
It's kind of super fun. Just for the heck of it to do sometimes.
I like that.
See,
one. You look like
this
John
is
Lennon.
why. This is why I look awful in glasses, and I've noticed I've been squinting lately. And I'm like, oh my God, I hope I don't have to get glasses because, yeah, I don't have a glasses face. Yeah, but I don't want to stick stuff in my eyeballs. So, so there's that. What do y'all want to talk about, or are we just?
I'm thinking I'm gonna go. I need to eat.
We getting ready to go?
Have you ate supper yet?
No.
I'm just gonna heat up.
And there's probably gonna be some delicious treats waiting for me in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, it sounded like there was some really good treats there. I totally forgot about baking Christmas cookies. How did I forget? The cookie lady.
We're so behind. I know, really. That's what I wanted for my present, Victoria. I want a cookie. I'm just kidding.
Bye, Brooke.
Anyway, we're gonna go.
I can't even.
What?
I can't.
She can't put anything in.
Okay, say bye, Emmett.
Bye, Emmett.
Bye, everybody.
The whole gang's here except Jeff. He's a party pooper.
We out.
Bye, guys.